From relaxation comes great things. Simply said, deeply felt and deeply understood. I wanted to share this with you guys today because, as you have noticed, I'm sure, my videos, as I've mentioned previously, so won't go on about it, have been a lot about flow state. The reason I've been speaking about it so much is mainly simply that it's been really wonderful of an experience to have, to feel like you're actually more in flow. It's something which I was looking for a really long time. How do I find this? How do I find this elusive flow state? And so to finally be feeling like I'm in flow a lot more than I'm not is a really big blessing, and thus why I'm sharing so many different videos, which are essentially about how to get into flow in different ways, from different avenues, different paths, shall we say. So the title of this video being From Relaxation Comes Great Things, or something along those lines, whatever I've titled it, is because, as I've been speaking about lately, one of the things that I have greatly changed about my routines, shall we say, in life, is that I let myself do a lot more of what I love and a lot more fun things. Which, interestingly to me, I'm someone who really I value having some level of routine. Routine helps me to stay structured, which is something that for me is helpful. And in relaxing into, weirdly, what feels like less of a structure, actually felt really good to me inside, and has felt better and better and better to really just relax. It's to relax to someone is A, probably going to stress them out comically, and B, is so much easier said than done for a lot of people out there for a variety of reasons. And so I'm really inviting you, if nothing else, especially to embrace more relaxation, to surrender into relaxation, and to trust in the universe. And I know I talk about that a lot. It's because it's something that I myself am really, really leaning into at this time in my life, is a real faith and trust that everything, and I do mean every single thing, is happening for not just my greater good, also the greater good of everyone and everything everywhere, all of the time. And so it is. Wow, that was powerful. Seriously though, and one of those big avenues, how I've come to a place where I am myself much more peaceful, is by allowing myself to have fun, by leaning into the things that I really and truly love to do, like the things that, admittedly, it took me a long time maybe to figure out exactly what it was that lit me up in that way, where I felt that passion. And thankfully, having found a good handful of those things, I'm not going to limit myself and say that's all I'll ever discover. I'm sure that's not true. I'm a student of life, and I'm always learning from all the people all around me all of the time, to be honest. Everyone can be your teacher, but again, that's a tangent for another day. Back to the subject of this video. Relaxation broods so many good things in your life. It broods a calmer mind, it breeds a healthier body, and like I said, if you allow yourself to have more fun, you'll be more relaxed. As I've said in my last video, it at first feels really, really irresponsible, like because you're letting go of the reins for maybe the first time in your life. And it feels, in some level, scary. Maybe you've had control of your life for a really long time. So releasing control in any form or fashion, even if that's, yes, having fun and allowing yourself to play, is gonna feel really strange at first. So this is a simple invitation, this video, to invite yourself into, as I said in the last video, so I guess I'm kind of repeating myself. Still, it's so important. It's been so valuable. The more you allow yourself to have fun, the more you will have a relaxed routine, shall we say, or at least that's what's happened as a byproduct for me, is that my whole life routine is more relaxed because, comically enough, like you could not tell this to old procrastinator version of me, taking action on things, I don't know, it's a strange process to actually verbalize. However, coming from that procrastinator and perfectionisty lifestyle into embracing imperfection and taking consistent action has finally allowed this like weird backup of stagnant things to clear out and to finally move forward, because I have ultimately become consistent in accepting my own imperfections and my past inconsistency, accepting that that was where I was and being like, that's not who I choose to be anymore. I am a consistent person and I'm going to find the way that that is. And amazingly, like very much to my own amazement, that was through allowing myself to have more fun, allowing myself to become more relaxed, allowing myself to slow down. Literally all of the things that my procrastinator masculine brain was telling me that if you do this, like essentially like you're going to die, you know. It's like that scene, is it from Mean Girls or something, where the coach sits them down and he's like, if you have intercourse, you will, like, basically you will get syphilis and die. It's like that goofy of a thing. We really think that if we stop this crazy hypnotic rhythm that we fall into, that we're going to like actually expire, which I can assure you is not the case. It was indeed one of the reasons which I was so afraid to stop for the longest time. For the longest time. Whoa. Anyway, if you know, you know. Breathe into relaxation. Allow yourself to relax. It's a vastly oversimplified statement to just say that. Sincerely though, like, if I could tell sincerely to you listening to this now, and also I wish I could have shared this with like 20 years ago me, sincerely, I wish I'd had this information, that the more you become yourself, that you allow your authenticity, all these things that I talk about in my videos, that you allow yourself to play, to have fun, to be more childlike, to wonder about the world, all of these things, the more you allow your own inner essence, you're going to find that your life becomes more relaxing, becomes more fun, becomes more happy. I mean, sincerely. And I don't just mean like, oh, you're going to have some laughs. No, like you will genuinely feel a bigger sense of fulfillment as well. No matter how it feels to you now in this moment, hopefully it feels like a relief to you, knowing that, yeah, it's okay. You can relax. Like, look, a lot of us have been in our masculine, in our, especially us women, have been in our masculine, have been in our warrior mode, our like defenses up stance. And frankly speaking, our warrior mode is exhausted. A lot of us are physically and mentally exhausted. And you know what's funny is, like I mentioned, it was terrifying me for the longest time to stop and to breathe and to allow myself to slow down. And finally, in doing that, has it been the biggest and greatest gift to, seriously, not just my physical health, my mental health, and it's radiated out into my joy. Like I was thinking to myself in the shower this morning, yes, we always think and cry in the shower, about how much my life has changed and how grateful I am to be where I am mentally right now, because I'm in such a place of acceptance of literally everything, and that's taken me a really long time to get here. So that's why I share these little tidbits with you guys in a real and truthful effort to impart my wisdom to you guys so that your life can be on a better track sooner. Just as a, for example, tidbit, right? When I was a younger kid, and I think none of us really can appreciate when we're kids as much as we wish we did. When we get older, we look back and realize we wish we'd have cherished those moments more as kids. And like allow yourself to be that way again. Allow yourself to be like a kid again, and allow yourself that relaxation that comes with that. Like you are okay. You know, as long as you're not hurting anyone, you're okay doing what you're doing. And it's okay to make yourself happy, to feel happy, to go pursue happiness, not to chase happiness, to find what it is inside of your soul that really fills you up and makes you happy. And I'm not kidding you when I say that. The more you relax and the more you do of the things that you actually enjoy doing, and say no more to the things that you don't want to do and do less of those, the more beautiful and relaxed and chill your life will be, if that's your goal. So if this video has been of any help to you, please do share it with anyone that you can think of that it might be helpful to. Boy, that was a bloop-de-loo of words. Subscribe if you aren't. It really helps out a small content creator like myself. And last but not least, if you need any kind of support, feel free to confidentially reach out to me at this email address here. And I will see you, beautiful humans, in the next video. Namaste, much love, and take care of yourselves. Bye. So, and how do I find this? How do I find this elusive flow state? And yes, we always think and cry in the shower. For the longest time. Whoa. Oh, you're gonna have some laughs. Shoop. Boy, that was a bloop-de-loo of words. I'm positive that we did not sign up from the ether to incarnate down here into a physically very dense body and form not to have fun. A real faith and trust that everything, and I do mean every single thing, is happening for not just my greater good, also the greater good of everyone and everything everywhere all of the time. And so it is. Wow.